Hey, what's up, everybody? Michael D'Angelo of Silence Media. Um, the Real Freedom Fighters and my own channel. So, everything I say and do, of course, is based just mainly on my opinion and any platform that I send it to. Um, I want a huge shout out to the people on YouTube. Um, and I don't mean the platform itself, but more the people that I've come to know over the well over time. There's one lady, Jar lives within us. She's cute as a button, but mainly when she's talking on a certain radio station, she gives us all hope. She has a lot of positives to say, and she's always out there um, speaking good of the people around us. And in this crown society that we're in, it's harder and harder and harder to see. Um, and a lot of people they don't see me as being a very positive person, and I'm not. I'm not. I try to be, but I'm not. The reality is, I I I have a very strong PTSD, very strong post-traumatic stress disorder, where I don't remember anything positive in my life. I remember everything negative. Everything negative that's happened to me in my life, I remember that more than I remember anything positive. Um, and that was just because of the childhood trauma all the way through SIFS cares and stuff like that. But that does not mean that I can go out and act like a fucking fool, act like an idiot. That doesn't give me permission to go out and treat other people like shit. And a lot of people are doing that these days, and then they blame their history. No, I learned from my history. I learned that I can't trust anybody. I learned that um, the people around me are more likely to be the ones that are assholes than the people I don't know. And I found that that's a lot throughout, especially the Crown of New Zealand. The Crown government has more or less destroyed people. That's all I've ever done. They haven't actually built anything up. If you notice that Farm Act New Zealand hasn't got a cure for anything. There's no cure for anything that they do, but they do pump out more and more drugs, more and more medication, more and more diseases, more and more, more and more, more and more. So you, the people, keep buying. Recently, I've learned that hydrochloroquine not only helps with viral diseases, but it also helps with just about everything. Flushing out the system, everything. It works. It works wonders. And all it is naturally, all it is lemon zest, lime or grapefruit zest. That's the skins and just mulch them up. Um, you can use the juices as well, and I use the juices um, of both the lemon and the grapefruit, or a lime if you can get hold of a lime. Um, Ginger, uh, you can use a bit of turmeric if you're down and out. Turmeric really helps with bringing the body into function. Um, but mainly Yeah, mainly just the lemon zest, the grapefruit zest, or the lime zest, um, ginger, and um, a little bit of um, apple cider vinegar, and you boil it up, and you drink the steam, and that will flush your system out of all the materials, minerals, um, and crap that's in your body that doesn't need to be there. That doesn't need to be there. It'll leave what your body needs because that'll go into your bloodstream. But everything that doesn't need to be there won't go into your bloodstream. But it'll go into it'll go into cavities, and it'll go into places where it stores, and it sits there and it builds up and builds up and builds up and causes you gut rot, leaky gut syndrome. Um, and it makes stupid things irritable, hernias, and other things in your body. Now, the other thing is too, it's a proven fact that nicotine is really good for the body. Um, in fact, your body has natural nicotine receptors. Nicotine is smoking is shit. I know I smoke. Um, Smoking is terrible, but nicotine is really good for your body. Yet, for years and years and years, the government says nicotine is bad for you. No, the saltpeter and all the other crap that they put in cigarettes, that's bad for you. Nicotine is good for you. It's in your potatoes, for fuck's sake. It's in a lot of leafy greens, and it's in a lot of meats. It's a natural antibiotic for the system. It is what it is. So to the people out there, that are talking all the negative crap, well, understand that every time there's a negative person, there's always got to be a positive person. And this young lady, Jail lives within us. She is probably the most positive person I've come across, and one day I'd like to meet her, but if not, all good. I just think that she's a blessing, and we need that sort of blessing on YouTube. And yeah, to everybody else out there, stay safe, be righteous, be well, be free. Peace.